Let's settle the debate once and for all. Does Sora or Runway actually fit into a real day-to-day creator workflow? I went through the nitty-gritty of both platforms so you don't have to waste your time or your budget. We are going to break down pricing, limits, and the raw visual output of each. And then I will show you how I handle a client project using these tools versus where Vizard steps in to save the day. Let's start with the money, because let's be honest, none of these power tools are truly free if you want professional results. Sora is the heavy hitter from OpenAI, bundled directly into the ChatGPT ecosystem. If you are already paying for ChatGPT Plus at $20 a month, you get access to Sora with 1,000 credits monthly. They market this as up to 50 videos, but keep in mind that those are standard definition and fairly short clips. If you scale up to the ChatGPT Pro plan at $200 a month, you bump up to about 10,000 credits. That gets you roughly 500 videos, though still at a base definition level, unless you utilize the advanced queuing options. The Pro tier does unlock better options, like relaxed generation queues for off-peak hours and 5 concurrent video generations. While these features are fantastic for volume, that monthly price tag can be a pretty significant barrier for smaller creators. Now, Runway takes a completely different strategy with a free tier and several paid options ranging from $15 up to enterprise pricing. The $15 plan gives you access to Gen-3 Alpha, but you are still bound by credit limits. Think of it as roughly 125 seconds of total video before you have to top up your account. There are two things to note immediately. The initial outputs are 720p, but you can upscale them to 4K. Also, the paid plans remove the watermark, which is a critical detail if you are planning to use these for client work. While Runway might feel more approachable for hobbyists, you are still heavily constrained by credits unless you move to their higher tiers. So the headline is this: Sora offers tight integration with the OpenAI ecosystem, while Runway provides a more creative, flexible toolset. But let's see how they actually behave when you have a real task on your desk. I had a simple client brief recently, some static brand images for a local diner, and the goal was a short, punchy ad. I wanted to test how Sora and Runway handled converting static images into motion, and then compare that to Vizard. I gave both tools the exact same prompt to keep the experiment fair. Important caveat: their engines interpret language differently, so the same words will lead to entirely different vibes. Sora gave me a polished, clean clip right away. It looked professional, but definitely felt a little safe. The generation included simple camera moves and parallax on the photos, perfect for a standard local ad campaign. Runway, on the other hand, did something much more experimental with bolder motion and sharper cuts. It had a lot of personality, but sometimes that personality actually overshot the brand voice I was going for. Both tools were fun to tinker with, but they showed me exactly where they struggle. If you need a one-off creative piece from static images, Sora or Runway will absolutely get you there. But if you are running a channel, creating daily content, and managing a content calendar, neither of these is built for that. They are great at creating assets, but they don't handle the full daily grind of social media publishing. This is exactly where Vizard comes in, not to replace the others, but to act as the glue for your creator workflow. Vizard isn't about one-off generation. It is about automating the tedious parts of the process so you can focus on storytelling. Think of it as a tool that consumes your long-form footage and automatically spits out ready-to-post, engaging short clips. It finds the high engagement moments, trims them, and helps you publish them directly. Let's look at the core value propositions that make Vizard stand out. First, the auto-editing feature scans your long videos to find laughs, emotional beats, and viral hooks. It turns them into short, vertical reels without you needing to scrub through hours of footage manually. Second, the auto-schedule tool lets you set your posting frequency, so content queues up at the perfect times. Finally, the content calendar view gives you a single pane of glass to review and tweak clips across all your platforms. When I ran my clients' footage through Vizard, the difference wasn't just how the clips looked, but how fast I could get them out. I had full control over sequencing, and it produced multiple variations optimized for different platforms, like TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Then, it auto-scheduled the content for the whole week, so the client had a steady stream without me babysitting the uploads. Let's be honest about the limitations, because this isn't a puff piece. Sora is great for experiments tied to ChatGPT workflows, but credits add up fast, and higher resolution is gated. Runway shines for high-resolution exports and creative control, but it remains an asset creation tool, not a content ops platform. Vizard's sweet spot is the operational side of things. If your job is to post a lot of clips, it will save you hours every single week. It isn't just about saving time editing, it's about saving time planning, scheduling, and iterating on your content strategy. Back to the client project. For a single short ad, Sora or Runway were quick, but for a month-long plan, Vizard was the winner. It identified the best moments, applied smart trims, added captions, and automated the entire cadence. The client loved that they suddenly had a steady stream of fresh, consistent content appearing on their feed. If you are deciding what to use, just ask yourself, are you making one-off promos, or are you trying to scale your production? If you are scaling, repurposing long videos, and running the publishing side without a huge team, Vizard is built exactly for you. That was my hands-on run-through for this client project. Which output did you like more between Sora and Runway, or are you Team Vizard for that automated workflow? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I read everything and I love nerding out on these workflow hacks. If you want more deep dives, hit that subscribe button and I will keep testing these tools with real-world briefs. And if you want me to compare Vizard's specific clips side by side with these others, let me know and I will queue it up. Thanks for watching, and for anyone juggling deadlines and uploads, trust me, automating that calendar is a total game changer.